What if I told you two people born on the exact same day could apply for the exact same life insurance, and one could pay nearly twice as much? It sounds unfair, until you understand how life insurance companies actually calculate risk. Age is important, but surprisingly, it's only one small piece of a much bigger equation. Insurance companies aren't asking one question, how old are you? They're asking something much more important. Think about this polo match. Every horse looks powerful, but each one performs differently depending on its training, health, and condition. Life insurance works in a very similar way. Two people may look alike on paper, but insurers see completely different levels of risk. And that's where underwriting comes into the picture. Underwriting is simply the process insurance companies apply to understand your overall health, lifestyle, and financial risk before deciding your premium. The biggest pricing differences usually come from four major areas. Not just your birthday, your medical history, your daily habits, your occupation, and even the way you build your policy all influence what you'll pay. So even if two applicants celebrate their 40th birthday together, they may never receive the same life insurance quote. So what creates the biggest price difference between two people of the same age? It starts with one factor insurers care about more than almost anything else: your health. So let's talk about the biggest factor that separates two people of the same age: their health class. Think of health class like divisions in professional sports. Every player may compete in the same game, but not everyone starts in the same league. The healthier your overall profile, the better the pricing category you're likely to receive, and that can dramatically reduce your premium. But insurers don't decide your health class based on appearance alone. They look much deeper. Even something as simple as your cholesterol, blood sugar, or blood pressure history can move you into a completely different pricing category. And here's something many people misunderstand. Your health class isn't a judgment about you. It's simply a statistical pricing category based on measurable risk. Now let's look at another factor that can outweigh age almost instantly: your lifestyle. Smoking, vaping, certain hobbies, and even your driving record can have a bigger impact on your premium than being a few years older. For example, a healthy 45-year-old non-smoker can sometimes receive a lower premium than a 38-year-old smoker. Insurance companies also evaluate your occupation. Jobs involving dangerous machinery, aviation, or hazardous environments often increase the level of risk. And remember, these factors don't exist on their own. Insurance companies combine them together to build your complete risk profile. So if health and lifestyle explain most pricing differences, what actually happens behind the scenes when your application reaches an insurance company? So now you know why health and lifestyle matter. But what actually happens after you submit your application? Every application follows a structured review. Insurance companies aren't guessing, they're verifying. They review your application, compare your answers with medical records, prescription history, and sometimes even your driving record. Depending on your age and the amount of coverage you're requesting, they may also ask for a medical exam or additional lab work. Once all that information is collected, underwriters place you into the health category that best matches your overall risk. But here's another mistake people often make: comparing two policies that aren't actually the same. A 20-year term policy will usually cost less than a 30-year term. Higher coverage amounts also increase your premium, because the insurer is taking on more financial responsibility. Even optional features like child riders, waiver of premium benefits, or paying monthly instead of annually can change the final cost. So before deciding one company is more expensive than another, make sure you're comparing the exact same coverage. If you want a better premium, focus on the things you can actually control. Shop multiple insurance companies, keep your medical information current, avoid nicotine products, and choose coverage that truly fits your family's needs. If you're ready to compare personalized quotes, visit Quote Maestro to explore your options with confidence.